ऐक्यं बलं समाजस्य तद्भावे स दुर्बलः तस्मात् ऐक्यं प्रशंसन्ति दृढं राष्ट्रहितैषिणः. Unity is strength. When there is teamwork and collaboration, wonderful things can be achieved. Hence, those who wish to do good to the nation heartily encourage and propagate unity. A very good morning to one and all present here. Today, we all have gathered here to celebrate the 72nd Republic Day of India. It's a day of ultimate pride for each Indian as we have been able to marvel the whole world by our meteoric rise and stupendous achievements.
On this auspicious day, we all should remember and appreciate the splendor of our huge constitution and take utmost pride in being an Indian. This big day reminds us of the martyrdom of our freedom fighters, their selfless devotion to the motherland, and their uncanny resolve to ensure a bright and a dignified future for their countrymen. On this day, when we celebrate the birth of our constitution, we simply should not forget our great martyrs, the real heroes of the nation.
Vakratunda Mahakai, Suryakoti Samaprabha, Nirvignam Kuru Me Dev, Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada. We invite the students of class 9th to present Vinayak Stuti, thereby invoking Lord Ganesha to shower his blessings on us.
विघ्नराजतं कल्पवृक्षतलस्थितम् उमापुत्र महाकाय दन्तिकम् नृत्यकोविदम् गणानां गणपति गणेश लंबोदर सोहे पूजाचार्य एकदंत चंद्रमा ललाट राजे ब्रह्मा विष्णु महेश ताल दे धूपद गावे अति विचित्र गणनाथ आज मृदंग बजावे दिन 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 नग 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 धन धन दिन 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 तालिन तालिन जिग जिग दिन दिन प्रधान तांडव प्रिय पुत्राय तांडव प्रिय रूपेण नमो चिंतामणि नित्यम् शुद्ध बुद्धि प्रदायकम् शुद्ध बुद्धि प्रदायकम् शुद्ध बुद्धि प्रदायकम्
sense, that was indeed a divine performance. दर्जनों भाषा, सैकड़ों विधि, हजारों विधान हैं, जो जोड़कर सबको रखे वो संविधान है, वो संविधान है. Coming up next is a Hindi poem recitation by Yachna of class 8 that would certainly fill us with pride in being a part of this nation which has the largest written constitution.
भारत का संविधान भारत का सर्वोच्च विधान है जो संविधान सभा द्वारा 26 नवंबर 1949 को पारित हुआ तथा 26 जनवरी 1950 से प्रभावी हुआ. यह दिन 26 नवंबर भारत के संविधान दिवस के रूप में घोषित किया गया है, जबकि 26 जनवरी का दिन भारत में गणतंत्र दिवस के रूप में मनाया जाता है. भीमराव अंबेडकर को भारतीय संविधान का प्रधान निर्माता कहा जाता है. भारत का संविधान विश्व के किसी भी गणतांत्रिक देश का सबसे लंबा लिखित संविधान है. नमस्कार, आज मैं याचना आप सभी के समक्ष डॉक्टर प्रदीप कुमार जी की एक कविता प्रस्तुत करने जा रही हूँ, जिसका शीर्षक है मैं भारत का संविधान हूँ. गणतंत्र का सजग प्रहरी मैं भारत का संविधान हूँ. समानता का पाठ पढ़ाता मैं विस्तृत हिंद वितान हूँ. मैं भारत के लोगों से करता आगाज मैं वही विधान हूँ. जी हाँ, गणतंत्र का सजग प्रहरी मैं भारत का संविधान हूँ. संपूर्ण प्रभुत्व संपन्न बनाता मैं भारत का अभिमान हूँ. समाजवाद का प्रबल समर्थक पंथ निरपेक्षता का सम्मान हूँ. गणतंत्र का सजग प्रहरी मैं भारत का संविधान हूँ. लोकतंत्र का सदैव प्रहरी गणराज्य का प्रतिमान हूँ. त्रिविध न्याय समाहित रखता मैं न्याय से शक्तिमान हूँ. गणतंत्र का सजग प्रहरी मैं भारत का संविधान हूँ. विचार, अभिव्यक्ति, विश्वास, धर्म, उपासना का अधिमान हूँ. प्रतिष्ठा, अवसर की समता, गरिमा का संधान हूँ. राष्ट्र एकता और अखंडता, बंधुता का प्रमाण हूँ. जी हाँ, गणतंत्र का सजग प्रहरी मैं भारत का संविधान हूँ. मैं भारत का संविधान हूँ. अंत में मैं आप सभी को गणतंत्र दिवस की हार्दिक बधाई व शुभकामनाएं देती हूँ. जय हिंद, जय भारत.
Thank you, Yachna, for an exuberant explanation of the Constitution. Freedom in our minds, faith in our hearts, and memories in our soul. Let's salute the nation on this great day. It's a momentous day for all Indians. Basking in the glory of the moment, I would like to call Yuvika Bajaj of class 7th to talk about the significance of the day.
India is all set to celebrate its 72nd Republic Day on January 26. There are many momentous memories, as it was this day when the Indian tricolour was first unfurled in January 1930 at Lahore by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. After independence, during the period between 1947 and 1950, without the constitution, India was headed by King George VI. It was on January 26 in 1950 that the Declaration of Independence from the British rule was made. India was declared the Sovereign Democratic Republic exactly at 18 minutes past 10 on the morning of Thursday, January 26, 1950. 6 minutes later, Dr. Rajendra Prasad was sworn in as the President of India. From 26 January onwards, we got our rights. That is the reason why this date is celebrated in India as the Republic Day. The sections in the Indian Constitution that came into immediate effect from 26th of November 1949 were those related to the elections, citizenship, the provisional parliament, as well as the temporary and the transitional provinces. The sections that were left were implemented on the 26th of January in 1950. Because of these important events, Republic Day is celebrated every year with much enthusiasm all over the country. Celebrations are held at Delhi and state capitals, where Governor of the state unfurls the tricolour. Thank you.
The Constitution was formed after 2 years, 11 months, and 18 days of boundless efforts of our great leaders. Now let's watch a musical presentation depicting the vision and philosophy in the journey of the formation of the Constitution of India.
वयं भारतस्य जनाः हम भारत के लोग, हम हिंद की आवाम, We the people of India.
दिसंबर 1946 में जिस इमारत की तामीर शुरू की गई थी, असल में उसकी नींव बहुत पहले रखी जा चुकी थी। 1857 की क्रांति के दौरान बागी सिपाहियों ने भी हिंदुस्तान का एक अपना संविधान बनाने की कोशिश की थी। उनका विद्रोह तो जल्दी ही दबा दिया गया, मगर आजाद देश का एक अपना आईन बनाने का सपना न दबा था न हारा था। और जैसे जैसे महात्मा गांधी के नेतृत्व में आजादी की आवाज तेज हुई, तो अपना संविधान बनाने की मांग भी और तीव्र होती गई।
My mentor Gopal Krishna Gokhale presented to the British government a note on the Constitution in 1914. And the British said, yes, we will accept it after the war. But now they want to make a constitution for us. But you know, a constitution for India should be and can be framed only by Indians.
माथे पे तेरे चांद का टीका लगाएंगे, आँखों में तेरी ख्वाब के तारे सजाएंगे। माथे पे तेरे चांद का टीका लगाएंगे, आँखों में तेरी ख्वाब के तारे सजाएंगे, होठों पे तेरे प्यार के नगमे खिलाएंगे। तू देखना वतन तुझे कैसा सजाएंगे, तू देखना वतन तुझे कैसा सजाएंगे, तू देखना वतन तुझे कैसा सजाएंगे, सजाएंगे।
पहली बार हिज मैजेस्टी की सरकार के 3 कैबिनेट मंत्री एक साथ भारत भेजे गए और ये कहलाया कैबिनेट मिशन।
मैं और मेरे साथी इस वक्त यहाँ पूरे हिंदुस्तान की आजादी की पेशकश लिए मौजूद हैं। बाकी मसाइल दोयम है जो हम बाद में भी तय कर सकते हैं। अपनी कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंट असेंबली में जो जमा होगी एक आजाद हिंदुस्तान के ख्वाब की ताबीर करने के लिए।
पंडित नेहरू के भारत लौटते ही 3 दिन के अंदर हिंदुस्तान का आईन बनाने के लिए कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंट असेंबली का मिलना तय हो गया।
Mr. Chairman, the resolution that I am placing before you defines our aims and describes an outline of the plans and points to the way which we are going to tread. The resolution that I place before you is in the nature of a pledge, and I hope the House will pass this resolution, which is of a special nature.
भारत की अक्षुण्णता, अखंडता और स्वायत्तता से लेकर नए भारत में सबकी समानता और एकता तक की बात अपने प्रस्ताव में रखी थी पंडित नेहरू ने।
Having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic and political.
पहली बार संविधान सभा में बोलने खड़े हुए डॉक्टर भीमराव अंबेडकर।
Today we are divided politically, socially and economically. We are a group of warring camps. And let me confess that I am probably one of the leaders of such a camp. But sir, I'm quite convinced that given time and circumstances, nothing in the world will prevent this country from becoming one.
संविधान सभा का अगला यानी 5वां सत्र शुरू होना था एक बहुत ही ऐतिहासिक दिन, 15 अगस्त 1947।
चंद मिनटों में यह असेंबली पूरी तौर से आजाद खुद मुख्तार असेंबली हो जाएगी और नुमाइंदगी करेगी एक आजाद खुद मुख्तार मुल्क की। Long years ago, we made a tryst with destiny, and now the time comes when we must redeem our pledge, not only or in full measure, but very substantially. At the stroke of the midnight hour, when the world sleeps, India will awake to life and freedom.
तू देखना वतन तुझे कैसा सजाएंगे, तू देखना वतन तुझे कैसा सजाएंगे, तू देखना वतन तुझे कैसा सजाएंगे, सजाएंगे। शस्य श्यामलं मातरं वन्दे मातरं वन्दे मातरं।
The idea of making a gift of fundamental rights to every individual is no doubt very laudable. The question is how to make them effective. The prevalent view is that once the rights are enacted in law, then they are safeguarded. As experience proves, rights are protected not by law, but by the social and moral conscience of the society. Social conscience is the only safeguard of all rights, fundamental और नॉन फंडामेंटल।
बुनियादी हकों के अलावा एक अनोखी चीज शामिल हुई हमारे संविधान में, राजनीति के निदेशक तत्व, द डायरेक्टिव प्रिंसिपल्स ऑफ स्टेट पॉलिसी।
Who should be in power is left to be determined by the people. But the group that captures power will have to respect the directive principles.
अगर समाज में कुछ भी असंगत होता है तो अक्सर इसकी पहली आंच आती है माइनॉरिटीज पर। शायद इसलिए हमारा संविधान बनाने वाले माइनॉरिटीज और बैकवर्ड्स के अधिकारों को लेकर बहुत सजग थे।
इस कमेटी का सबसे पहला और अहम काम यह होना चाहिए कि वो कोई ऐसे रास्ते सुझाएं जिससे समाज में माइनॉरिटीज को अलग थलग करने के जो रिवाज हैं उन्हें खत्म कर दिए जाएं। इनमें माइनॉरिटी ग्रुप्स हैं, अंडर प्रिविलेज्ड हैं, दमित लोग हैं और औरतें भी हैं। मेरे हिसाब से औरतें इस समाज की सबसे बड़ी माइनॉरिटी इकाई हैं।
हमें अपने लिए एक समय सीमा तय करनी पड़ेगी कि इतने दिनों में हम अपने समाज से पिछड़े और अगड़े वर्गों का भेद मिटा देंगे जिसने सदियों से हमें बांध कर रखा हुआ है।
अब तक जो ना हुआ है वो अब कर दिखाएंगे, आँखों पे तेरी दूर का चश्मा लगाएंगे, सारी हदों के दिखाएंगे। तू देखना वतन तुझे कैसा सजाएंगे। तू देखना वतन तुझे कैसा सजाएंगे।
संविधान सभा में जितनी तीखी गरम बहसें भाषा के सवाल को लेकर हुई, उतनी किसी और विषय पर नहीं हुई। ऐसे हालात में एक विशेष कमेटी बनाई गई और श्री के.एम. मुंशी और श्री गोपाल स्वामी अयंगार को कोई ऐसा फॉर्मूला इजाद करने का काम दिया गया जिससे भाषा के सवाल पर सब संतुष्ट हो सकें।
The final decision is that we should adopt Hindi as the language for all official purposes of the Union under the Constitution. The subsidiary decisions were that we had to keep English going for a period of 15 years until Hindi could establish for itself a position in which English stands today.
कहा जाता है कि भारत का संविधान 3 सुतूनों पर टिका हुआ है। The 3 pillars of our democracy are the legislature, the judiciary and the executive. संविधान सभा के इस खूबसूरत सेंट्रल हॉल में 3 साल में बहुत से प्रस्ताव, अनुच्छेद और नुक्ते रखे गए, पास किए गए और बिल्कुल अंत में पारित हुई हमारी उद्देशिका यानी प्रियम्बल, जो संविधान में सबसे पहले आती है।
We the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign democratic republic and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic and political, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith and worship.
3 साल की अथक मेहनत रंग ला रही थी।
Looking back on the work of the Constituent Assembly, it will now be 2 years, 11 months and 17 days since it first met on the 9th of December 1946. On the 26th January 1950, India would be a democratic nation, in the sense that India from that day would have a government of the people, by the people and for the people.
मिट्टी का तेरी मिट के भी कर्जा चुकाएंगे। मस्तक ये तेरा गर्व से ऊंचा उठाएंगे। आगे ही आगे हम तुझे ऐसा बढ़ाएंगे। तू देखना वतन तुझे कैसा सजाएंगे। तू देखना वतन तुझे कैसा सजाएंगे।
आज 6 दशकों के बाद जब हम मुड़कर अपने संविधान की ओर देखते हैं तो हैरत होती है इस दस्तावेज को बनाने वालों की सूझबूझ पर। जैसा कि विद्वान ग्रैनविल ऑस्टिन ने लिखा है, equipped with the basic qualifications, attitudes and experience for creating and working a democratic constitution, Indians did not default their tryst destiny.
Truly a performance which proved that where words fail, music speaks. One nation, one vision, one identity, and one flag. That's my incredible India. Let's greet our attainments. Let's think about our mistakes and let's march forward to a great tomorrow. To witness the oneness of our nation and to know the relevance of parade, here we have Arunima of class 12th who would present her views before us and share the glimpses of NCC Cadet Parade of our school.
On 26th January, the Republic Day Parade in New Delhi is the most important event of the celebration, where the nation showcases its military might, industrial strength, and the rich mosaic of its cultural diversity. The elaborate march begins from the Rashtrapati Bhavan and snakes its way through Rajpath only to end up near the Red Fort. All eyes are fixated on the arrival of the President of India along with the visiting heads of the states. The spectacle of the President's entourage arriving at the scene on horses is nothing less than spectacular. The event begins with the unfurling of the national flag, done by the President, accompanied by the rendition of our national anthem. While the national anthem is being played, a 21-gun salute is given to mark the momentous occasion. Then, the President gives the highest civilian awards, which are divided in 3 categories: Padma Vibhushan, Padma Bhushan, and Padma Shri. Then, the parade begins with the all 3 forces, Army, Navy, and Air Force, who pay homage and salute to the President. The nation's military might is on full display, where they showcase advanced weaponry like tanks, field guns, and missile systems. Then the parade highlights the pageantry associated with India's rich culture in the form of traditional dance forms and tableaus. During the time, the entire Rajpath resembles a carnival as tableaus roll down the tarmac with music floating in the air. The immaculately designed tableaus by the best artists of the respective states are one of the major highlights of the parade. Then, the valiant soldiers of Indian Army take over the parade and showcase various motorcycle stunts, which is a breathtaking sight to witness. As the parade approaches to an end, the Indian Air Force presents a ceremonial flight which fuels people with a feeling of patriotism and gaiety. The beating retreat marks the culmination of the 4-day-long Republic Day celebration. The ceremony includes performances by the bands of 3 wings of military: Indian Army, Indian Navy, and Indian Air Force. The National Cadet Corps is one of the premier youth organizations in our country, contributed in propagating national unity and integrity amongst youth. Its role is instilling in them the values of character, discipline, and hard work, and in shaping them into a dynamic and responsible citizen of the country. The significance of Republic Day Parade can be summarized by stating that it highlights the nation's resolve to defend its border and at the same time showcases its soft power of a civilizational heritage that dates back to thousands of years.
It was truly a great presentation. Patriotism is doing all your work in the best interest of the country and the countrymen. आँच आती है कभी जब आन पर, खेल जाते हैं हम अपनी जान पर, मर मिटेंगे देखना फिर एक दिन लड़ेंगे देखना फिर एक दिन, ए तिरंगे हम तुम्हारी शान पर. To cherish the memories of the great heroes who sacrificed their lives for their motherland, I invite the choir to present a medley of patriotic song to imbue us with the feeling of patriotism.
मेरा करना तू मेरा धर्मा तू मेरा सब कुछ है, मेरा सब कुछ तू मेरा करना तू मेरा धर्मा मेरा सब कुछ है, मेरा
made a great and a heart-touching presentation. On this special occasion, let's introspect and think whether we are sincerely fulfilling our fundamental duties or not. Let's ask ourselves what we can do for our country instead of asking what our country can do for us. Let's come and celebrate together and march forward for a better tomorrow. Let's respect the Constitution of free India. Let's never forget and never be shy. Let's make the flag of the nation soar very high. May we now invite our esteemed Principal Ma'am to address the gathering.
Happy Republic Day, everyone, and heartiest congratulations to all the team members and the students who have put up this beautiful program together for us to celebrate the Republic Day. And dear students, as always, please do watch tomorrow's parade and select the best marching contingent, okay? And make note of whatever is being displayed on Rajpath tomorrow. Share the name of the selected contingent with your class teacher. And if your name matches with the name of the selection committee of government, of course, then certainly you will get a reward. We will be giving you a prize. And I would also request all your class teachers also to put up a small quiz for you. And if you are able to answer all the quiz questions on the parade, then certainly, of course, you will get another prize. Yeah. And New Year has given us new hope that we will all meet very soon on campus. 10th and 12th students have already started coming. So I'm really, really hoping that we'll meet you all very, very soon. So happy Republic Day once again. God bless you all. Take care.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I request everyone to rise for the national anthem.
Thank you. Before concluding the program, I wish to say our ancestors gave us a glorious past, and now it's we who have to create the future. This Republic Day, let's lead the change and become a real Indian and pray for unity and prosperity of our nation.
Also, let's promise our motherland that we will do everything that enriches and preserves our heritage and our ethos. Wishing you all a very happy Republic Day. Jai Hind.